What was your relationship with Calvin?
He was my brother, my younger brother. Um, we done everything together for a long time until I moved to Florida 15 years ago. And this is something I never would have seen coming. Never.
What was it like to walk up there and see him just moments ago?
Um, Honestly, it was odd because looking in that casket, that just don't look like my brother. Like he was so full of life. So it's kind of weird seeing him like that. It's unbelievable. Really unbelievable.
Could you just let us know what it was? Walk us back to a week ago today when you got the news.
Let's see. I was at work and my nephew called me on FaceTime. He says, "Hey, I hear Unc just got shot, so I'm heading up to the store to see what's going on." So next thing I know, they get a call back, finally confirmed that yes, he did get shot. Then they went to the hospital. I pretty much was getting all the play-by-play during the time they was going to the hospital, and then they said, okay, well, he's breathing on his own, and everything is looking like it might be all right. And then it seemed like seconds later, another call came through and it was like he didn't make it. It was just like, wow.
And you live in Florida now?
Yes.
Where in Florida?
Jacksonville, Florida.
And what was it like not being able to get to him as soon as you could?
That was probably the oddest thing because we've always been. I'm older, but he's always been my protector. And then whenever he had an issue, I was always his protector. It was kind of weird, especially with both of us being 300 plus pounds. So yeah, but it was very odd being feeling helpless because I couldn't get here right then to see what was going on, or to even say something or pay my last respect before he actually passed. All of that was just a bad feeling in itself.
And right now we have 4 people charged in your brother's killing. 2 are still on the run. Do you have any words for those people still out there?
No, I don't have any words for them. They gonna get exactly what they looking for. They finna get some good time behind bars to think about it. And I'm hoping that don't nobody serve no street justice, because a lot of people probably was leaning towards that. We're not worried about them getting caught because somebody gonna do something to them. But I'd rather not. I'd rather them get caught and have a nice, long, fruitful life behind bars to think about it.
If you could say anything to Duper now, what would you want him to know?
Man. To tell the truth, I always said everything that I wanted to say to him. So he knew I loved him. He knew I would do anything for him. He knows I'm gonna miss him. On the outside, it's hard to tell how broken I am on the inside because I really don't have the type of abilities that most people got to cry and stuff like that. I just don't possess those capabilities. So you really can't tell how hurt I am. But this one is real. It was real bad on me. It was real bad on me.
Just one more time, just tell us what Duper meant to you.
He was everything to me, man. He was my brother, my best friend. He was the amazing father to his kids. So, you know, I looked up to him in that aspect, especially with you know, the communities that we live in, not having so many good father figures. And then having him being a super stand-up father, not just to his kids, but to a lot of other people's kids. So,
What will you miss the most about your brother?
oh man, the comedy. Definitely the comedy. Like, we always laughed. It was always something funny. And even if it wasn't funny at the time, we always found a way to laugh about it after the fact. Like, cause we been through a whole lot of situations together that it wasn't so funny at the time, but later on, down the line, when we look back at it, it was like really funny. But yeah, that's pretty much.
When you found out why this happened, you know, the very thing that you're holding in your hands,
Right.
what was your reaction when you found out your brother's life was taken over there?
Well, it wasn't so much. I haven't had a thought about why it happened. As far as like the specific reasoning, it was more so about like, how could somebody kill somebody that don't do nothing but help people? Like, he's always looking out for somebody. He's always taking care of somebody. He's always like would give you the shirt off his back. Like, that's just who he was. And it was like, it was more so of like, how could you hurt somebody that is always willing to do something to help somebody or for somebody? That was more so the thing. And like, as far as the reasoning, that was just the stupidest thing in the world. Like, he trying to save you and himself and everybody else in the store. Like, if that's the policy that was set forth, it shouldn't be a problem for you to follow through with a request, especially if it's just, hey, I need you to go and, you know, get a mask for your daughter. And like he said, you just can't come in. He's like, no, you can come in, but you have to comply with what the store